Hey y'all, welcome to the vlog. And this is not just any vlog. This is our 100th video-versary vlog. That means this is our 100th video. So I thought today we would do some randoms. And basically what that is random things about us. So I'm gonna start with me, and I'm gonna do 10 random things about me. And then we're gonna move on to the rest of the gang. Yay! So, random fact about me, number one. That would be, surprise, surprise, I love to garden. Gardening to me is therapeutic, and plus you get food out of it. You know, there is not much better, especially when you have anxiety and frustration, and I do have anxiety, you know, it's just so therapeutic to get out here in the dirt and dig and plant and grow food for the family. But I also get to take out my frustrations on the dirt, and you know, I get to admire my work every day. I spend most of my time in the garden during the summer months. So, and this year I would like to have a winter garden. So that's a goal that I am working on. So that is random fact about me number one. Random fact about me number two. I'm a hoarder and a collector. I guess collector is the nicer word to use. But I love to collect things from the past. And it all started, y'all, when I was young. We had very first got married. And, you know, we couldn't afford a lot of stuff. But I could afford to go to yard sales and things like that with my girlfriends. And, you know, I could afford something for a quarter or something for a dime. And that was usually something older. And that got me into collecting old random things. My parents had a grocery store when I was growing up. And my favorite place, besides the store, was my grandma's kitchen. So when I grew up and I didn't have a lot of money, I started buying things that reminded me of my dad's store when I was little, and things that reminded me of grandma's kitchen, and it just started a trend for me. And so I've been collecting for 37 years. So these are some of my things. That's a Hoosier cabinet. If you've watched any of my vlogs, you have seen this many times before, and just about everything on there is vintage. Like the cake stand here, and that butter dish back there, and this picture right here. Those are not old, but the rest of this stuff is really old. And it all, you know, it all started with a few things that I got from my mom, and things from yard sales. This little salt and pepper shaker was her very first salt and pepper shaker. So I love those. She set up housekeeping with those. So those are very special to me. And then over here, my other little cupboard, and the sun has faded these out, but these were vintage, are vintage. And you can see where the sun hasn't hit them, that they were red on the bottom. So I need to replace those. The sun has really bleached them out, and that's because this goofy window here, every time I put a covering on it, something happens to it. So we skipped all the curtains this time and just went with blinds. But these are all of my little doodad things. This was my daddy's report card, 1945, 1946. And then over here is Baba's dad's war rations. Isn't that cute? So, yeah. Anyway, that is random fact number two for me. Okay, random fact number three. I became a mom at 19. Bubba and I met on a blind date when we were both 19, and we got married, and not long after we got married, well, actually we got pregnant, and then we got married, and then we had Austin the spring of the next year, and it has, you know, the rest is history. We were way too young and dumb and didn't have a dime, but we loved each other and we made it work. So we've just worked really hard, and I think we got lucky that we were both determined to make things work. We hadn't known each other very long, so yeah, if you think about it, we got extremely lucky on that one. But yeah, that's random fact number 3. Okay, random fact number 4, and this one is kind of scary for me. I'm a singer. I love to sing. I've done some weddings, but mostly I do karaoke, and I love to do karaoke. It is a soul-pleasing activity for me. Music gets right down into my bones, and it means a lot to me, and I feel like it's an expression that God wants us to share. So just real quickly, I'll just share just a little bit. It's scary to do this on video, but here goes. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. That's all I can do. That's it. So yeah, that is random fact number 4. Random fact number 5. And I guess you guys probably already know this. You might be surprised that I still love this in spite of my kitchen being under construction. I love to cook, especially from scratch. And I love to make people happy with food. It's a way that I can nurture people. And, you know, if I can give them something nutritional that fills their tummies and makes them happy, then that makes me happy. So, yeah, random fact number 5, I love to cook. Random fact number 6, you guys. I was very sickly as a child. Not a lot of people know that. I spent a few years with a lot of kidney problems. And then it was like I just, you know, after that, I just caught everything coming down the pike. So I missed out on a lot of fun activities and sports and things like that because I couldn't do it. Couldn't keep up with the big dogs. So I spent a lot of time reading and watching a lot of TV and things like that. So I was kind of raised by the media. And I guess that's why I love performing and stuff like that so much, because it's kind of going into a pretend world that I was really comfortable with as a kid. So I don't know if that makes any sense. If that makes any sense to y'all, let me know. But that's kind of how I look at it. I just had a lot of time on my hands as a kid. So I did a lot of play acting, and of course when I grew up, you know, I do a lot of plays, or I used to. Don't so much anymore, but I used to do a lot of plays, a lot of community theater and stuff like that. Boy, is that fun. But yeah, that is random fact number 6. Random fact number 7, y'all. We're already on 7. I have a tattoo. Some people don't know that, some people do, but I do. I have one, grand total of 1 tattoo. And it is on my foot, and it's a daisy, and I'm going to show it to you. Oh, how about that? Don't look at the toes. The toes are heinous. But there's my tattoo. That's all I got. Everybody told me I would regret that once I got it done. Not for 1 second if I regretted that tattoo. I love it. It makes me smile every time I look down and see it. I got that tattoo right after my mom and my brother-in-law died. They died just a few weeks apart. And that was pretty hard on us. Compounded grief is tough. And I miss them so much, and hold on, let me straighten this out. Anyway, I miss them so much that, I was sad. I was just sad all the time, and I just felt like I needed to do something to express that in a way that was meaningful to me. And so I got the tattoo, and every time I see it, that tattoo reminds me that I'm strong, and I'm resilient, and I survived it, and if I did that, I can survive anything. So that's what that tattoo reminds me of. And that is random fact number 7. I'm weird. So random fact number 8 about me. I have extreme anxiety. I have had it for as long as I can remember, and it doesn't take a whole lot to just frazzle me. And I get exasperated a lot. So my instinct when I get that way is to go off by myself and just get somewhere quiet and just take a little personal care of myself. But yeah, I wish there was a way to, a better way to combat that. I don't take any kind of medication or anything like that because that's just not natural. But I do try to, get good rest. And that makes a big difference. And exercise makes a big difference. And I don't do that. And I should. Because I always feel better when I do. But yeah, that is random fact number 8. Okay, so random fact number 9. I'm a hairdresser. But that was a compromise for me. Back when I was young, I wanted to go to college. But we had to do things backwards. So I was busy changing diapers while all my friends were in college, and that's okay. But I missed out on something that I really wanted to do. So we compromised, and I decided to go to school here in Murfreesboro. I wanted to go to design school, actually. There is a school close by that's a really good design school, and that's where I wanted to go. And I couldn't, and that's okay. But I went to hair school instead after both my kids were born. And they were big enough. I went to school and became a hairdresser, and that was 20-something years ago. So, yeah, that is random fact number 9. Last random about me. I had to come inside, y'all. I had to come back here in the bedroom and get cooled off. Last random fact about me is that I am a researcher. You usually won't see me arguing a point or voicing an opinion that I have not researched, sometimes to a fault. When Kyrie was first diagnosed, I dove headlong into everything that I could get my hands on. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of snake oil salesmen out there. So that's something that everybody should be cautious about. And do your research, do your homework. I do all of that before I do anything. I try to educate myself about issues, whether they're current issues in the community or in our country, or anything to do with Kyrie, or, well, just about anything. I'm not going to say anything about it unless I know a little about it. So that's That's my 10th random fact. That's not to say that I'm not wrong. There's been times that I've been wrong, and you know, there's no age that you get to that you should ever say to yourself, okay, my education is done. I should not learn anymore. I don't need to learn anymore. That's just silly. You're never too old to learn, and you're never too old to do your own homework and do your research and know what you're talking about, know what you're doing. And yeah, that's it. That is it for me. Now we're moving on to Miss Kyrie. What you doing, my little mud baby? Huh? You having fun in the muddy water? I see your goulash. I see one of your goulashes. Okay, so now we're moving on to random things about Kyrie. So, number 1.
She is very affectionate in her own way.
She is that. Kyrie likes to cuddle. She loves to be tickled. She loves to be held. She still likes to be carried. This girl is super, super affectionate.
Yes, but only on her terms.
Yeah, it's got to be her timing. And you just need to be patient and wait, and it'll come. So number 2, random facts about baby girl, is that she does not have meltdowns. She's had one, and that was mine and Bubba's fault, because we disturbed her one time when nature was calling, and my baby scared me. She got really upset. We were trying to leave the house to go to the store, and we picked her up, and she just lost it, and she started biting herself. Typically, as I understand it, kids on the spectrum who are biters will usually bite themselves like right here on their arm. So that seems to be a place, and it's kind of as if she's not in control of that, you know. I don't think she would hurt herself on purpose. I just think that it becomes so overwhelming that that's all they can do to respond. So, but like I said, she's only had one that I'm aware of. You've never seen her have a meltdown, have you?
No, I've seen her have like a few little tantrums, but not meltdown level. No.
Right. That's like typical kid behavior, you know. If she doesn't get her way, or if she's wanting like chocolate or something like that, and we don't let her have it because it's before dinner or something like that. So, but you know, she's just a lovely child who is pretty even-keeled. She's pretty even-tempered. Let's see, I almost shut the camera off. Silly me. We're going straight through this. Number 3.
She loves music.
She does do that. She loves it.
She likes to sing, play with the piano. She's got a mini drum kit.
Yes, and she loves guitars. And she holds a guitar correctly. If I knew how to teach her how to make chords, I would do that, because she holds it properly. And even, you know, does the finger work on the frets, up and down the frets. So she just, you know, we don't know how to teach her how to make chords, and she doesn't know how to make chords. But the kid loves music. Any kind of musical cartoon or anything like that, she's all about it. Let's see. We're moving on to number 4. Number 4. And that is, this girl is a picky eater. Chicken nuggets, pizza, spaghetti, mac and cheese. That's it. No, I take that back. She likes fruit.
Yeah, and french fries.
And french fries. And that's about it. Which, I mean, is kind of a, you know, a typical kid diet. Most kids are, it's hard to get vegetables in them. When she was little, when she was a baby and very first started eating, she would eat anything. She would eat asparagus. She liked olives.
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato.
Squash.
Yeah. And now not so much. But I think that's, she's 4. So I think that's kind of typical of her. Maybe a little unusual, but yeah, mostly, for the most part, it's pretty typical. Number 5 is...
My girl loves peanut butter.
Good grief, this kid loves peanut butter. Like anything with peanut butter on it. Peanut butter crackers, peanut butter sandwich, Reese's Cups, which brings us to number 6. That's her favorite candy, is Reese's Cups. So, yeah, this kiddo will eat a Reese's Cup at any time of day or night. I don't care how full she is. She will make room for a Reese's Cup.
And peanut butter.
And the peanut butter. Yeah, this is a combo of random fact number 5 and 6. Okay, number 7. This girl is such a little diva princess. You would not believe how much she is into dresses and clothes, and Molly will put her to bed at night, and we go in to get her up in the mornings, and every piece of clothing is... Oh, your tummy's growling.
Yeah.
Every piece of clothing is pulled out of the drawers. They're on the floor. She's been trying stuff on.
Yep. Little fashion show.
Yes, ma'am. She loves shoes. Any kind of shoe. Galoshes, sandals. She's all about it. Oh, and I didn't put it on this list, but another thing that Kyrie does is she likes to wear gloves. Even like in the summertime, she likes to have her hands covered. And if she can't find a pair of gloves, she'll put a pair of socks on her hands. So I don't know if that's a sensory thing, if that is just, her hands are too sensitive to the touch, or what. But she does like to wear gloves a lot. I've got a list down here. So she does have an obsession with shoes. That's number 8. Sorry about that. So yeah, any kind of shoe. Costume shoes. We got her some Tinkerbell shoes last year for Halloween, and she loved them so much that she was... Go on, playing. She loved them so much that she was trying to wear them after she outgrew them, so we had to order her another pair. So, number 9. Where is she?
She's right there.
I'm going to show you something. This kid loves digging in the dirt. That's all she wants to do. And put it in the pool water. You cannot get her near a mud puddle, any kind of dirt, and rocks. This kid collects rocks. She brings them in the house.
Yes.
I'm constantly finding rocks. She likes them about that big around. And she'll hoard them and bring them in the house and tries to go to bed with them. We're not sure if she's going to be a geologist or not, but she is really into... She may be a gardener.
Who knows?
Like her Glammy. Because I love to dig in the dirt. And I'm not crazy about mud. But, yeah. This kiddo, she loves her some mud. So, why don't you do number 10, Molly?
She loves school. She loves her teachers, her friends. When she's not at school, she grabs her backpack and puts it on.
Yes, she does.
When she gets to school, most of the time she'll just take off, doesn't even say bye. Like, okay.
She does. She's got a great little teacher. She had a great little teacher this year. School's out now. But she had a great little teacher this year, and that concerns us because she loves school so much. And with everything that's going on, the way it is, we are probably, school opening back up is about 6 weeks away. So, we might be homeschooling this year. Depends on how things go in the nation health-wise. But, yeah, this kid, she does love to learn. She enjoys it. Now, for sure, she's getting to the point where, like when we get up in the morning, the first thing she wants is to turn the TV on. So we've been trying to limit her Disney movies and give her something more educational to watch. She's been doing the Gemini program, but we've also been putting Sesame Street on. And at first she liked it, and now she's kind of over it. So we're kind of being meanies in that respect. I just don't want her to, because I mean, she would watch some of these cartoons, well, and I call them cartoons, animated films, she would watch on a loop all day, every day, if we let her. So we have to limit that. But she loves to learn. And so that's that.
Yeah.
So hey y'all, I'm back in my little spot. I wanted to step in here and close this vlog for today. We are going to pick this back up tomorrow for 10 random things about Molly and Mr. G-Bub. So we hope you come back tomorrow to watch that video because it's going to be a good one. So you might as well check in with us. Oh, I'm seeing traffic, sorry. Anyway, we're going to finish this up tomorrow. We thank you so much for hanging around for our 100th video-versary. That is amazing. I can't believe that we have made 100 videos already, and tomorrow will be 101, but we are continuing this celebration into the next video. So, obviously, because that's, yeah, whatever. I got way too much on the brain. And Mr. G-Bub is going to be home in just a minute. And baby girl is taking a nap. And Molly is laying down too. Smart woman. Taking advantage of the nap time. And yeah, that's it. We're done for today. So, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the like button for us. Leave us a comment down below and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when we upload a new video. Thank you guys. Love ya. Thinking about you. Hope you're staying safe. Take care. Be kind. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.